Hey, 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 hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Deliberate Millionaire, or Live Life. No, what is it? What am I calling this these days? It's the Deliberate Millionaire live stream. I'm Rosemary, Nonny. I am the Prosperity Minister, and I support you in leaving behind the pain, the limiting stories of the past, and rising victorious in your true design life. This is the thing. I've had actually 2 messages today from people telling me their stories, and some of their stories are not great. Let's put it that way, not great at all. In fact, I even had somebody yesterday night saying something on the page as well about stuff. And everybody, and I do not diminish anyone's story, not at all. Everyone has a story. I had my own story. We all overcome. Hey, Avis, how you doing? We're all overcoming something or the other. But this is the thing. I wasn't actually going to speak about this so much, but I am going to say this. You need to understand that you're a heck of a lot more powerful than you're giving yourself credit for. I want you to really know that, okay? Now, a lot of us know this, but we don't. Hey, Melanie, how you doing, my love? We know this, but we don't really, truly, fully, completely know this, especially when crazy, desperate times come. Then we start to forget what we're capable of. We start to forget that we're actually a heck of a lot more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. We start to forget that it's not us just alone trying to figure stuff out, and we give into desperation. And guess what? Desperation will never take you anywhere useful. Never take you anywhere useful. Never. So there's no point giving into desperation. You need to stay calm. You need to keep asking. And I just said this to somebody else. You need to keep asking the divine within you, asking yourself, if that's what you want to call it, asking yourself, what is the best thing I can do next to sort myself out? And then you say freaking yes to it. Because for a lot of people, you're not saying yes to the things that you're being directed to do. And then you're wondering why things are not moving forward. It's because you are trying to use old answers to answer today's issues. You need fresh answers, and then you need to say yes to them, even when they seem completely counterintuitive to what you used to do. I was going to sing the affirmation, and I am going to sing it. I choose to live out my calling. I will not die with my music in me. And sometimes when I talk about things like calling, especially in these days where people are feeling all desperate about pandemics and craziness, it can almost feel like, what my calling got to do with it? Everything, honey. You gave most of your life to living a life that you didn't actually want to live. It was just like me. I did that too. It's desperate times sometimes that cause the champions to rise up. Desperate times cause you to realize that you gave most of your life to creating a life that you didn't even love. And it all fell apart anyway. So why not, now that you're here at the bottom, which is where I got to after bankruptcy, depression, I got to the bottom, I realized, why not actually give my life to what I want to give my life to? Because you're giving your life to something right now. You've been giving your life to something, and for a lot of people, it's all fallen apart. And now you're feeling, oh my gosh. But for a lot of people, you'll continue doing the same thing you used to do, wondering why it's still not working. It won't work. It's time for fresh ideas. It's time to put desperation aside because it's never helped you. It's time to take faith, stop talking about being someone of faith, and actually become somebody of faith. Somebody who, in the face of craziness, you say, you know what, divine God, what is it that I am here to do? Because I know this is not where my story ends. I know this is not where my story ends. So, what is it that I need to do next? Because I am now ready, okay? I was messing around before. Messing around is over. I did what all of them told me to do. It didn't get me anywhere. So now, I'm ready. What is it that I need to do next? And then you say freaking yes. So yes, I will do it. Yes, I will do it. I've been watching this program by Idris Elba. I don't know. What's it called? I don't know. And I'm beginning to sound even more and more Nigerian now. Ultimately, because it's about Africans coming into Sierra Leone's coming to the UK about I don't know, in the 90s or 80s or whatever. And he's very, 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 sounds very African. Every time I watch it, I come away sounding even more Nigerian than I ever do, ultimately. But yes, that's how I'm feeling right now. It's like, I don't know how to emphasize what I'm saying except to just go back to my roots. Oh! You need to start saying yes. Yes, it's in the long run. Absolutely, it's in the long run. I love it. I absolutely adore it. But yes, you have to. You know what? You have to go back to your roots. And your roots are, before the world told you who the freak you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it, what the rules are, you go back beyond that to what is it that I'm actually here to do, your calling, your vision, the thing you're actually here to do, because that is going to be your quickest way. That's going to be your quickest way, your most satisfying way. You've done it. You've done all the stuff that they told you to do. It hasn't worked. But then at the same time, I know for a lot of people, you just don't have, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, but for a lot of people, you don't have the resilience. You haven't built the resilience to stand in the face of craziness. And that is a problem. Because then you just keep being shifted like shifting sand based on whatever is happening in the world. And there's always something happening in the world. We can't be those people that keep being, oh my God, there's a pandemic, I'm going to, and oh my God, there's a this, and all the time, because there's always something. There's always something. We have to be those who, actually, you know what, when we're talking that we're faith-filled, we are truly faith-filled. So even when it looks like the outside world is going crazy, we are still saying yes to the divine within us. We're still going deep within and asking, what is the best thing I can do next? I am not swayed by what I see out there. I stay, go back to roots, no desperation, absolutely, Melanie. I am not swayed by what I see out there. I am only impressed by the divine within me, by the kingdom within me. I know who I am. I know what I'm here to create. And I know nothing can take my destiny away from me unless I give it away. And I ain't giving it away today. Basically, I am not giving it away today. Or ever, for that matter. So, you know what, guys? As much as I was going to sing and say all this stuff, I'm just going to say to you, stand strong in what you say you believe. Say yes to the whispers of your intuition. Stop paying attention to what's happening out there. Come back inside. Listen, understand this. The universe is waiting to supply you with every single need and desire. If you will get out of your head, if you will get out of believing that something out there controls your destiny. Because it doesn't. You come back to your roots, to who you are. You say, today is not the day I give up. Today is not the day that my life ends. Today is not the day that my destiny is stolen from me, because there is no such day. Today, I rise victorious in my true design. I'm not here to promise you that it's always going to feel easy. We're human, okay? You know, I know I'm saying this stuff and you can almost feel like, yeah, but how am I supposed to do that? It's so scary. Yeah, I get it. It is. It is. For a lot of people, it is scary times. I've been through scary times, and I've done them badly and I've done them well. I would rather do them well. And I'm trying to exhort you to say yes to the intuitive nudges, even when they seem crazy. Even when it feels like, how can I do that? You do it. Because you tried doing all the stuff that the world told you to do and it didn't work. So, you know what? It's time to rise victorious in your true freaking design. You are one with the divine. Be encouraged, be empowered by knowing that inside of you, nothing can defeat you except yourself. Literally. There is a source of supply available to you. It's waiting for you to demand it. To demand it. When I say demand it, I mean my needs are always met. There is no option. So I don't know where this thing is coming from, but it is coming from somewhere. So what do I need to do next? And then you go freaking do it. You go and do it. And you stand firm, knowing that somehow you will be provided for, and you will be. You will be. It will look scary at times, but you're not impressed by what's happening out there. You just come back to center. You come back to root. Okay. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Panic, desperation is your worst enemy at this time. Worry, panic, desperation, worst enemy at this time. Do not indulge those things, because they will make you go crazy. You won't be able to hear the intuitive nudge that you desperately need to hear. So you know what? Put that to one side. You can worry, panic, and be desperate some other time. Not now. Now, you stand firm. You rise above the nonsense. Let the whole world be falling down around you. You rise victorious. You say, you know what? No, this is not my story. What is the next thing I get to do? Do it and see. All of this stuff I talk about is experience. It is experience that will teach you. I can talk to you. I can tell you these little simple strategies, and you can look at me and say, you just don't know my story. You don't know how desperate it is for me. Okay, well, you carry on. Or you choose, no, I'm not being pulled around by the nose by whatever is happening out there. What is the best thing I can do next? And then say freaking yes. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I was going to sing, but I can't be bothered. Share this with somebody else, because there's people who need to hear this stuff. Again, remember, panic, worry, desperation, they're not friends. They are not friends of yours. Put them down. Take a breath. I am powerful. I know what I'm here to do. Today is the day for fortune, restoration, and expansion in my life. What is the next thing I can do? Say that stuff to yourself repeatedly. You will break through. You're very welcome, Melanie. And guys, if you're not already working with me in the Deliberate Millionaire, but only, I mean, this is, the Deliberate Millionaire is not for someone who is still dithering, still not uncertain, no. If you are someone who knows that you are building, or you're about right now to start building some kind of side hustle, or your actual business, a full-time business, a divinely inspired business, so not just, I just want to make some money, that never lasts, okay, never lasts. Yes, we're going to make money, but that cannot be your immediate, it cannot be the only thing. It cannot be the only thing. Of course, it's going to be part of it. I'm not saying that it isn't going to be part of it at all, because you're someone who wants to build a divinely inspired business and you want to take it to $5,000 or more every single month. You want to do it simply, you want to do it rapidly, and you're committed to the journey. If that's you, then you're a Deliberate Millionaire. Come on, work with me in the Deliberate Millionaire, and I'll show you, I'll teach you, I'll immerse you in stuff that will enable you to move forward. And you can message me the word millionaire in order to get more details about it, and come and work with me. It'll be really fun to do life with you. Or there'll probably be a link around this video later on. You can look for that, but message me the word millionaire if you want the details, and I'll send that to you. Now share this video with somebody else. And if you're the person I describe, who you know that you're done with living the wrong life, you're ready. You're really ready. This isn't talk. This isn't wishy-washy thinking. This isn't, I'm going to give in to desperation every single time, everything doesn't work, I'm going to run for the hills. No. This is, you've already done all of that. You recognize that doesn't work. You're now committed to live into your true design. Then you're a Deliberate Millionaire. Come into the Deliberate Millionaire. Come and do life with me. Message me the word millionaire. I'll get the details to you. Share this video with somebody else. I'm going to finish. Until the next time, go forth and prosper. Mwah. Bye. Share.